Hello there, Ethan here, and welcome to Sketchy Individuals, which is a game on itch.io. For once, it's not a horror game, but it looks a bit silly and fun, so I thought I'd give it a go. I believe you play as they're not a caricaturist, one of the police people who draws the suspects, and you have to draw it accurately so you can pick the suspect out of a lineup. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Hello, dearie.
Oh, hello, brother.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I seem to be in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, hello, brother.
Poor grandma has had her handbag snatched by a rapscallion while out running errands this afternoon. Your grandma? You look quite old yourself, so your grandma must be very old.
Oh, hello, brother.
Oh, won't you please help me find the one who did it? I will do my best, ma'am.
Oh,
Ask.
hello, brother.
Well, if old grandma's memory is still as good as I remember. So you are grandma? Okay, that makes sense. Remember them being a bit square-jawed. Square-jawed? Is that a square jaw? I think that's a square jaw.
Oh, hello, brother.
Frankly, dear, I think they could do with some sun, but they weren't the palest I've ever seen. We'll go with that one.
Oh, hello,
Hairstyle.
brother.
The hairdo was a bit shocking to little old me. Very lopsided indeed. Where did the other half go? Right, okay. The other half. That one. Okay. That's half.
Oh, hello, brother.
Hair colour. But the same shade of lovely golden locks I had in my youth. Well, I don't know what your youth was, do I?
Oh, hello, brother.
Oh, to be young again. Golden locks. That.
Oh, hello,
Eyes.
brother.
They looked rather tired. I think they could have done with a nice afternoon nap. That's tired. Yep, perfect.
Oh,
Eye
hello,
colour.
brother.
Their eyes reminded me of my famous hazelnut cookies.
Oh, hello, brother.
Once we finish up here, I'll get right to my kitchen and whip you up a batch for being so sweet and helpful. Oh, thank you. Those.
Oh, hello,
Nose.
brother.
I guess I'm not too sure. It wasn't too big or too little, not too skinny or too wide, just average. That's average to me.
Oh, hello,
Mouth.
brother.
This person must spend a lot of time frowning because her face got
Oh,
stuck
hello,
that
brother.
way. My grandkids never believe me when I warn them about this stuff, but it's true. That got them frown lines.
Oh,
Facial
hello, brother.
hair? No hairs to speak of on the face.
Oh, hello,
Scars?
brother.
Oh heavens no, I would hope not. Even for a ruffigan, I assume you mean ruffian, like themselves, no scars.
Oh, hello, brother.
Piercings? Now that I think about it, I think they might have had their ears pierced. Nothing else comes to mind. Okay.
Oh, hello,
Tattoos.
brother.
Nothing that I could see, which is strange for young'uns these days. Well, even Grandma has some hidden. Oh yeah, what have you got, Grandma? Okay. Well, I've asked everything. I think I've drawn this perfectly. Let's continue. Okay. I don't know why in my head golden locks I went with ginger. That's not correct. Maybe it's because I'm ginger. I wanted golden hair. But this one is clearly this fella. Get in the
Oh,
bin.
hello, brother.
You're not going to tell me if I got it right? Hey, dude, I've got a major
Oh, hello,
problem.
brother.
Someone just jacked my ride and tore straight out the lot of the cafe I
Oh,
was
hello,
at.
brother.
I just had new tyres put on and now they're probably half melted from all the tyre tracks
Oh,
on
hello,
Main
brother.
Street. I was supposed to
Oh,
do
hello,
that.
brother.
Well, drive safely. Excuse me. We need to get this figured out like now. Alright, let's do this.
Oh, hello, brother.
They were kind of round, I guess, but not like chubby, you know? Normal head.
Oh, hello, brother.
They were pretty tan, I think. Only saw them from behind. Pretty tan?
Oh, hello,
Hairstyle.
brother.
I don't know the style. Space something. Space something? What does that mean? Yes, it matters.
Oh, hello, brother.
Space something. What's space something? Is that a hairstyle I'm supposed to know? Do one of these look like space? That goes up. I'm gonna claim that as
Oh, hello,
space.
brother.
I thought the jerk was wearing a helmet until I ran closer. It was dark. Go black. Black hair.
Oh, hello,
Eyes.
brother.
If I'd have seen them before I walked in, I never would have left my bike out there. They had the shiftiest freaking eyes. Shifty eyes. Shifty eyes. Shifty eyes. Are they shifty eyes? They angry eyes.
Oh, lovely.
I'll tell you one thing. Their eyes are the same colour as they'll be when I finish pounding their face into the pavement. Black eyes. That's a shifty eye. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Dumb, stubby little thing. Boom.
Oh, lovely.
Look like they didn't even care, man. Just blank, flat, like they didn't enjoy anything, okay? Facial hair. Motorcyclists shave all their hair to be faster in the wind. That's fine. Scars. They're as bold-faced as they're going to be after this. Piercings. Ringed up like a bull. Tattoos. Cut some ink on their neck. Okay. We've asked all the questions. Let's get them. So, Space Bun. Star Wars. Okay. Right. Fuck. So, I need to disregard the hair. They've all got neck tattoos. That doesn't help. They've all got nose rings. Apart from them, that doesn't help. Shifty eyes. We've got these two. Black hair. So, I'm saying between these two. They're both tan. But flat mouth. You, madam. Still don't know if I'm right. Hello, mister. My family got a new HP OfficeJet printer last week. My mum says I can't use a coloured ink though because it's expensive. But every time my babysitter comes over, they use all the green. And they always have boring old men printed on them. At least print a dinosaur or something, right, so they're printing money. Okay, cool. Tell me about them, kid. Heads can be different shapes. My favourite dinosaur is the Therizinosaurus. It has huge talons. Kid. Come on. This one. They wouldn't let me add any drawings, but there were so many. You're not going to be any help here. Well, don't tell my mom, but I think it's a wig. Like a wig my grandma has. But she told me not to tell anyone. Grandma has a wig. Let's get some colour on it so we can see it. What wig would Grandma have? I'm gonna give it Bob Ross. Not as red as mine. Maybe a bit more red than mine. I think they needed glasses. My friend Leon wears glasses. Leon's parents got him a PS5. Do you have a PS5? That one? Who needs how do I know if they need glasses? That one's kawaii. Right. Maybe he spilled ink into them. Blue eyes. But it doesn't change anything because he needs glasses apparently. I don't even know how he could get his fingers in there. Very small nose. Okay. He looked like he got away with sneaking extra cookies in his lunch. Okay. Oh, although that's a smile. How much did extra cookies make you smile? A little bit or a lot? I'm going to go with that. It's like they forgot to finish shaving. The pointy chin was sticking right out. There, okay. I think he won a staring contest with a third and the got mad. Yeah, it's going to be that one. Ew, so no piercings? What's a tattoo? Okay, I'm going to go with that. Yep. This one's the closest to what I've done. But there's nothing about the shaving on there. They said they almost got done shaving, but then their chin was poking. I'm going to go with this one. You better tell me at the end if I'm right or not. Right, so you're a ghost. Okay. The person who murdered me was slight.
Oh, lovely.
They looked like they'd had a fright, white as a ghost, okay? They had beautiful smooth hair. Why smooth hair? Beautiful smooth hair. Sure? No, that one. Their hair was also fair. Are you speaking in rhymes? Their eyes, lovely, full of apathy. I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, lovely.
The colour was like the sea. Their nose, unremarkable. We'll go with the standard nose.
Oh, lovely.
Their mouth, also unremarkable. Standard mouth? Their skin was smooth and unmarred. Nothing about them would catch you off guard. You are rhyming.
Oh, lovely.
They love to pierce, but not themselves. For it was I that will now delve. What? Into the afterlife. What? That hasn't told me if they had tattoos or not. Okay. Well, I got the wrong eyes, that's for sure. I feel it comes down to these two. Fair. Is that going to be gaunt? Is the best way I'd put that. I'm going to go with this one because it's the closest to what I did. Still don't know if I've done it right. He milked my cow. He snuck onto me farm and milked my cow. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Let's get him. Let's get the bastard. I could barely tell under that thick bushy beard. Okay, so that's not going to matter. We'll just give him that one. Oh, I don't know. I saw them from a distance. Similar to his hair, but his hair was darker. Hairstyle, how should I know? I was nearly blinded by the glint in my eye. Right, so bold.
Oh, lovely.
Ain't you listening? Dark, dark hair. Well, he's bold, but he's got dark hair. Looking real guilty of cow milking. Cow milking. I was at a distance, dark, same colour as his hair. Right.
Oh, lovely.
Probably good for sniffing out cattle. Big nose.
Oh, lovely.
I couldn't see it behind that beard. Okay, so the mouth doesn't matter. And he's got a big old beard.
Oh, lovely.
You taking this serious? No. Okay, fair enough. You mentioned the beard a
Oh,
lot.
lovely.
No scars, but I'll give him one. Knock out those perfect teeth. He looked like a cow. Don't think so, but I ain't sure. Alright. You've given me everything I need. I've got... He does have big teeth. He said that. I should have changed the mouth. These are shifty eyes. And he's got a gleaming head. Him. Arrest.
Oh, lovely.
I attempted to apprehend this individual this afternoon, but they were extremely dangerous.
Oh, lovely.
Their powers of coercion were unparalleled. It was out of my hands. Did he give you a donut?
Oh, lovely.
They could stand to do some jaw workouts. It's a little light. Now, is that going to be that one or that one? I'm going to go with this one. I know science says that stuff doesn't work, but I mean, hey, I do it and I've had this jawline since I was a baby. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
I don't think I could look like that even if I spent a lot more time in the sun.
Oh, lovely.
Say no more.
Oh, lovely.
Was pretty flat upon their head, parted in the middle. There's a couple that could be. I'm going to go with this one because that looks parted in the middle. White with red and green sprinkle. Right, you're talking about a donut here, aren't you? Sorry, I was looking at my donut. Okay, well it wasn't white or red, I don't think, or green. Okay. Scary looking. Were those things even human? They almost ruined my appetite. Them. That doesn't look human.
Oh, hello.
I don't know if those things even had the capacity for colour. Right, okay, so it is these.
Oh, hello.
A little bulbous. Wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, hello.
May look unassuming, but they could take even an upstanding officer into taking the most delicious of bribes. I'm going to go with that mouth.
Oh, hello.
It was weird. 2 long pieces on either side. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, nasty scar down the eye. The tip was almost touching the hair. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, hello.
Well, you know me. I know my loops and hoops, and they had no hoops or loops. Christ.
Oh, hello.
I didn't even think they'd be old enough for tats. Okay. Got them. Well, none of them... Right. So they did have a tattoo. Right, okay. If I'm carrying on, does it mean I'm getting them right? I have no idea. I could be getting all of these wrong. Require reparation for the incredible wrongdoing done to my establishment. I caught someone red-handed defacing my beautiful sign. No longer does it say elevate your art experience, but rather elevate your, excuse my French, Bart experience. That's a cracking bit of vandalism. I demand justice. Alright, what you got? A jaw like a rock, who said no to the sea. You will not move me, I will be free. I'm a bit of a natural poet, you see, a gift from the heavens that I bear unto you. I don't care. Jaw like a rock. That one. Golden sunset over the beach as the waves... Okay. That one. A toilet brush used far too long. I believe we're all like a toilet brush deep down. Like the sky before a storm. What untiding shall bring our town, but more importantly our hearts. Right, okay. You're annoying, woman. Unbothered by the atrocities I have committed, but no winds or lashes is stronger than me, an art gallery owner. You will not win this fight, spray paint. I don't know. A dense jungle. Okay, it's lovely. You're annoying me. Like it didn't bother pulling its weight when the face was moulded from the earth. What? Small nose? Highly luscious, oddly enough, like the dribble of justice it pours down your chin as you bite into the ripest mango. Highly luscious? How can a mouth be highly luscious? That one. Clean shaven. Thank you for the normal answer. Alas, a gas shall be mismatched from this lad, for they would rather pass gas en masse on my walls and glass. Does that mean they had one or not? A gas shall be mismatched. So does that mean they don't have one? Unblessed by the alluring magnetism of golden jewellery. They'll never know what they're missing. Okay, that one's fine. Okay. Well, fuck. I know they got green eyes. I wasn't sure about the scar. It's you. Hi, hello. You see, I work at the stock market, and while some things have gone awry, I only stepped away for a moment to go elevate my fart experience. Are you the one that defaced that woman's art gallery? But when I came back, all of our charts and graphs have been flipped upside down. The stock market has completely collapsed, and as a result, we're in shambles. Please help me find who did this. I only caught a glimpse of them and they were running out. Right, tell me. I didn't notice anything wildly unusual, just got a glimpse after all. Okay. Had darker skin, wearing some sort of short sleeve shirt. I can't add a shirt, I'm afraid. Darker skin. Looked like the explosion from the bomb they have metaphorically dropped on our stockholders. So is this going to be that one? What's wrong with his hair? It was much brighter than my financial future is starting to look. The soulless gaze bore a hole into my soul. That one's soulless. Oh, I don't even know. What does it matter anyway? Well, you're not helpful, are you? Just go green. Why not? Nose? Yeah, they were super nosy. What was he even doing in there anyway? Oh, you mean the shape? It was pretty average. Okay. Oh, geez, I look proud to have done it. That's all I could say. Smirk. There was a lot of hair, but just on the head. Okay. Just a scar. Mate, will you chill? I didn't get the best look at their face. Excuse me, I burped from the front, but I definitely saw a glimmer. I think so. Well, I tipped over our printer, so it might have just been spilled ink. Alright, I'm going to go with it. You. I mean, you are a thief. I'd like to report a getaway driver that drove away before their partner got into the car. Of course, I noticed this from a distance as an innocent bystander, but their actions also seem incredibly rude, so please jot that down as well. Head shape, I don't think you'd be able to get any logic through that thick skull. Okay. Beautifully tan, like they just got back from the Bahamas, which I paid. Never mind. Certainly big enough to hold the lies. Big hair. How can hair be big? I mean, is it this one again? That's big. Let's go with that. Matches a flaming malice in her soul. Oh, what could I say? Apathetic, disingenuine, cold, uncaring, and heartless. Shifty. Green or brown? Breen. Alright. Maybe around the size of the empathy inside her. So you said she's got no empathy, so small nose. You think they would have cracked a smile from striking her rich, but no, Grumpy Pants has to take it all. Grumpy? No, they shaved it off before the heist. If they do, it's probably new. Okay, so let's go with that. Nope. Perfect. Yeah, a snake wrapped around a skull facing right with its fangs drawn. Sound. Okay. So I've got it between two. And I think it's you. We're still going. There was someone running down my street in nothing but their birthday suit. Are you listening to me, bucko? We're dealing with a streaker. Okay, describe them. Quite slim for someone in the buff, I'd say. I theorise they woke up one day and realised that not an ounce of skin had ever seen the sun. Pale. Well, they had more hair than I do. Well, that's any hair, sir. That one? How dare you? I'm colourblind. Everything looks quite grey to me. Okay. Eyes, they were huge, I think. Okay. Anime eyes. Right, okay. You're going to ask a colourblind... Right. My eyesight isn't all gone yet, but some sort of colour was there. Blue, maybe green. Purple? I'm just going to go in the middle. Okay, yeah. Are you going to keep asking me questions about this skinny creep, or are you going to catch the darn streaker? I need to know what their nose looked like, sir. Let's go average nose. They had a bit of a pout. Okay. Like a pout. Why, they looked rather dandy. Took me back to the good old days of 1930. The only thing missing from the set were the clothes that go with it. Okay. Little moustache. Belly button was the original scar. What are they teaching kids in school these days? Well, that's not helpful, is it? Didn't notice. Okay. Where am I? The police station. More hair than him. Pouty lips. Hadn't seen the sun. Pow. Did I get them right? You arrested 10 people. I arrested 4 innocent people. Oh, Sorry. I mean, 6 out of 10. Not the worst I could have done. Is that it? Is that it? I'm sorry to those 4 people that I've put in prison. I did not mean it. I genuinely thought I'd smashed every one of those, so that's a little bit annoying. But I got more than half correct, so I'll take that. Considering some of them weren't giving me any sort of instruction, I will take it. As I said, this is slightly different to my normal games that I play. It's not a horror in any way, shape, or form, so it's a little bit different. But I very much enjoyed playing it, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, feel free to leave it a like. Maybe if you subscribe, it's completely up to you. And as always, I will see you later.